Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is the 25th of November. It is Friday 2022. Apparently the other day I said 25, so I guess I'm just getting ahead of myself a little bit. But these things do happen. Yeah, well, to me they happen. How's that? Does that make more sense? But anyway, I got the generator going over here right now. We had pretty much all day, this is the weather that we have had all day today. Overcast, cloudy, no sunshine. So we've had the fires going, it's cooler, and but the snow is melted, as you can see. The snow is pretty much gone, except for a little bit. But so anyway, yeah, it's so the generator, I had to top that off, fill that up. I just brought more wood into the house in preparation. So I'm going to show you, actually, we'll go walk over here first. But we're going to get into this video here in just a moment. But let's walk over here real quick first. So how much wood have we burned so far this year? There was 2 rows of wood out here that are now gone. Okay, so that one's out of here. We have started in here and have been working on these 2 rows here. They go all the way back to there. Those ones were what was left over from last year. So that wood that was outside got burnt first, because I didn't want that sitting outside, so that's what got burnt first. Now we're working on this wood, and you can see it's really well dried and ready to go. All the rest of this other wood here is the wood, and I'll kind of show you how deep it goes. This is all the wood that we got this year. So this wood will be, this will be burnt first, and then we'll get into the rest of this. So we should be good to go for the winter. Hasn't been so bad and so cold yet, but we'll see how things go. But Heather should be good to go as far as for the winter goes. So like I said, she'll utilize all this first, and then we'll go from there. But so anyway, all right. First of all, I hope that everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, that you got to spend it with people that you cared about. I think that is important to do, and there is, it's for me, it's an important day, and that's one holiday I do not work. So wherever I have been, they always make you work in nursing. They make you work 2 of the 3 major holidays. So you either work Christmas, New Year's, or Thanksgiving. You have to take 2 of the 3 that you have to work. So I always took Thanksgiving off and worked Christmas and New Year's. I have no problem ever doing that, because like I said, the one for Thanksgiving is about family and spending time together and those type of things. Again, just a quick shout out to my sister Becky, who did a absolutely fantastic job cooking and getting everything ready. When I got back here, we went and I picked up the turkey and picked up some shrimp and stuff like that for the meal, and she did a lot of the other stuff. So a lot of money got put out for that meal. We had 12 people here for dinner, and so that was nice. And it was like I said, it was a really enjoyable meal. My great nephew Jesse wasn't able to make it with his girlfriend, otherwise we would have had 14. So, but he had to work. So, but anyway, that was what was going on. It was a really nice day, really enjoyable, and so just like I said, I hope all of you had an equally nice Thanksgiving. And Becky even said, she goes, "You know what I like about when we do Thanksgiving, Ed?" And I go, "What's that?" She goes, "Nobody's arguing, nobody's fighting." And I said, "Well, why would they? It's one day. Be decent for one day." So anyway, and there's nothing really to fight about here. So that's another good thing. She has a good man now, which makes all the difference in the world as well. And he's a decent guy, and he treats my sister very well, and I'm really happy about that. All right, so all right, let's talk about, what are we going to talk about here? I know it's like, what are we talking about, Prepper Nurse 1? Now that the elections are over, for the most part, we still have, Georgia still needs to be decided, and we still have a few other things that, House races need to be settled. But there's, that'll all be done very, very soon. And now we'll get back into what is going to happen next. Now, an indicator, right? What, if you guys remember what I had talked about previously to the election, what I thought would happen after the election. I think we're going to see those things come to fruition, because if you look at the situation right now, let's go with China, right? So with China, right now we have the situation with, they had relaxed their restrictions a little bit, apparently. Now again, we can't always take whatever comes out of China as face value, because all the information ever coming out of China is not always the truth. But they had relaxed their restrictions, and apparently their numbers are spiking. So there is, concern, and there's been talk here in the U.S., obviously, where apparently, certain places the numbers are increasing. That's what we're being told. And so, now we go on to the next phase of what happens next. Now, I'm going to just put this out here, guys. What happens next, realistically, is what we, individually, people, allow to happen. That's what happens next. They can come out and say whatever they say, but if we say, no, I don't think so, then what are they going to do? But when you have the collective number of people, the majority of people will step in line, do as they're told, then we already know what's going to happen. It's already been proven to be the case of what will happen when, the tactics, whatever tactics that are used to control people are used. We already know how that all plays out. So, interesting things coming up, in my opinion. You have an economy that is in disaster right now. And I don't think that this is obviously today's Black Friday, so people are out shopping. I don't think you're going to see people spending like they have in previous years. I don't think the money is there for people to shop like they have in previous years. That's a reality. I do not see that happening. Don't see it happening at all. And very interesting times. Very interesting to see where things go moving forward. And it just, I have a lot of concerns, obviously. So to me, it's just a matter of when the other shoe drops. It's not a matter of if. And who knows what it'll look like, how it will rear its ugly head. But I think we are in a lot of trouble, to be honest with you. There's a lot to be concerned about moving forward. And, I'm not going to say exactly what it's going to look like, because I can't say 100% certainty it's going to look like this or it's going to look like that, because we really don't know. But, from previous experience that we have all had, this is flu season coming into here, guys. This is what we're coming into. All right? Happens every year. We have a spike in the flu cases. That happens. This year will be no different than any other year. And we all have choices to make of what we are going to do individually to combat that. You can make your own choices. I'm not telling you what you should or should not do, but you have to make your own choices. There's things, like I said, there's a lot of things, a lot of information out there. And so I would encourage you to do your research. Base your decisions on what you want to do individually based on your research, and not just what we're being fed through the mainstream news media. Look for alternative news sources as well before you make any decisions of what you want to do. Okay? So that's all. I mean, like I said, again, I'm not going to say you need to do this or you need to do that, because you don't need to do anything I tell you to do. You just need to take care of your own business, and I think that's the important aspect of it. So, anyway, really quickly, I do want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse One community there, which is a resource that we set up so you guys can connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. So definitely check that out, okay? With that, excuse me, with that, we will, just, once you're in, check out the message boards, look for people in your state or your country to connect with. Secondly, on my website, we have the Forefathers. So if you go to my website, you will see the Forefathers logo. If you click on that, it will take you to their website. So once you're on their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, you can save 15% by using the discount code PrepperNurse1. All right, so definitely take advantage of that as well. CBD products are definitely a very, very good thing to have. For, helps with a lot of different ailments, so definitely use that, and it does help. Last but not least, we have the Legacy freeze-dried food on my website, so again, check them out. PrepperNurse1.com, you will click on store, it will drop down, you will see Legacy Foods, you click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO free, gluten options available, it is vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. It is also the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. So, good thing to have for your long-term preps. Definitely take advantage of that. You should be diversified with your preps. I really do believe that. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here for now. I will see you all tonight at 8 o'clock for the live stream. If you would like to join us, I'm not sure what the topic is going to be yet, but we will have a good discussion. All right? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I will see you all tonight. Have a great rest of your day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.